Welcome to Book Talks with Dyan. Today's book is The Magnificent Lives of Marjorie Post by Allison Pataki. This book received 4.19 stars from Goodreads. Allison Pataki brings a towering legend to life with warmth, wit, and clear admiration for a woman ahead of her time. Kate Quinn, author of The Alice Network. This marvelous novel kept me up way past my bedtime, following Marjorie Post from one magnificent decade to the next. Martha Hall Kelly, author of Lilac Girls. A richly detailed and impeccably researched triumph. Chanel Clayton, author of The Most Beautiful Girl in Cuba. Superbly researched, sweeping, and irresistible. Fiona Davis, author of The Lions of Fifth Avenue. Mrs. Post, the President and First Lady are here to see you. So begins another average evening for Marjorie Merriweather Post. Presidents have come and gone, but she has hosted them all. Growing up in the modest farmlands of Battle Creek, Michigan, Marjorie was inspired by a few simple rules. Always think for yourself, never take success for granted, and work hard, even when deemed Americans royalty, even while covered in imperial diamonds. Marjorie had an insatiable drive to live and love and to give more than she got. From crawling through Moscow warehouses to rescue the Tsar's treasures to outrunning the Nazis in London. From serving the homeless of the Great Depression to entertaining Roosevelt's, Kennedy's, and Hollywood's biggest stars, Marjorie Merriweather Post lived an epic life few could imagine. Marjorie's journey began gluing cereal boxes in her father's barn as a young girl. No one could have predicted that C.W. Post's cereal company would grow into the General Foods empire and reshape the American way of life, with Marjorie as its heiress and leading lady. Not content to stay in her prescribed roles of high society wife, mother, and hostess, Marjorie dared to demand more, making history in the process. Between turning 30, she amassed millions, became the wealthiest woman in the United States. But it was her life force, advocacy, passion, and adventurous spirit that led to her stunning legacy. And yet, Marjorie's story, though full of beauty and grandeur, set in the palatial homes she built, such as Mar-a-Lago, was equally marked by challenge and tumult. A wife 4 times over, Marjorie sought her happy ever after with the blue-blooded party boy who could not outrun his demons, the charismatic financier whose charm turned to betrayal, the international diplomat with a dark side, and the bon vivant whose shocking secrets would shake Marjorie and all of society. Marjorie did everything on a grand scale, especially when it came to love. Best-selling and acclaimed author Allison Pataki has crafted an intimate portrait of a larger-than-life woman, a powerful story of one woman falling in love with her own voice and embracing her own power while shaping history in the process. I gave this book 4 stars. You know how much I love historical fiction. I read everything I can of Marie Benedict, and Allison has done a really good job on this book. Being from West Texas, I did know some about C.W. Post, but I didn't know much about Kellogg or how C.W. Post got his ideas about Grape Nut Flakes. My dad loved Grape Nut Flakes and talked about what an entrepreneur C.W. Post was. But I had no clue how intelligent and strong his daughter was. In a time when it was unheard of women running a company or sitting on the board of a company, there was Marjorie doing exactly that. She was very unlucky in love, but maybe that was because the men she chose were unable to handle a strong, intelligent woman. This book was good. It did slow down in the middle, but all in all, I liked it. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again soon.